Time to put something in your mouth. It's Puff's Pantry.
Hey guys, welcome back to Puff's Pantry, episode number 3. This is the ultimate comfort food. I'm talking about grilled cheese and tomato bisque. Here's the deal. Is it easy to go out and buy tomato soup at the grocery store? Yeah, but if you have friends over or you're trying to impress someone and you say that you made this from scratch, they're gonna think that you're better than them. And you know what? They're right. So learn how to make this at home. It's not that hard. It's a little time consuming, but it's easier than you think. Grilled cheese, tomato bisque. Let's get started. We're gonna bring a pot up to medium heat and drop in a little bit of olive oil. Let that heat up. This is definitely my house's version of tomato bisque. An original recipe calls for celery, it calls for onions. Well, I don't like onions and my wife doesn't like celery. So we're just gonna be using some chopped shallots. We're gonna sweat them out, make sure they get nice and translucent. You may be telling yourself, hey, that doesn't seem like enough shallots. And you know what? You would be right. But we ran out and I don't feel like going to the store, so we work with what we have. And as the shallots start to become translucent, then we dump in about 2 cloves of garlic. I did a lot of prep before I turned the cameras on because you guys don't really want to see me chop. It's not like I have like crazy good knife skills. So we're gonna skip all those parts. Just, if I say minced or chopped, just, do it yourself. You don't need me to show you how to do that. If you do, just go watch another YouTube video. Make sure you don't burn the garlic, and right before you think you're about to burn the garlic, that's when we add in our first liquid. It is a chicken stock. We're gonna add a whole case here. Or a whole container, whatever it is, it's a quart. And then right after the chicken stock comes the tomatoes. We're adding crushed tomatoes, a big can. What is it, like, 28 ounces. Also, this is the time where you want to add some salt. We're gonna add some pepper. We're gonna add a little bit of cayenne pepper. Give it a little zip. And some paprika. More paprika. Now that your soup mixture is at a nice rolling boil, that's when we want to add our starch. This is 3 tablespoons of long grain white rice. So at this point, you might be asking yourself a couple of questions. This is a 2-part dish, right? It's tomato bisque and grilled cheese. Well, the tomato bisque takes so long that there's no sense in prepping your grilled cheese just yet, because that really doesn't take a whole lot. The second question you may be asking yourself, Puff, are you drinking? Yeah. You have no idea what time of the day I'm recording. Could it be 8 in the morning? Maybe. Could it be 1 o'clock in the afternoon? I don't know. That's for me to know and you to mind your damn business. So at this point, you want every single thing in your pot to be nice and tender because we're about to blend it up. But before we get to that, we're gonna add just a couple of teaspoons of sugar. Add a little bit of sweetness to the dish. Do you know why I like making tomato bisque or really any soup? This is why. It makes me feel like a man. This is an immersion blender. It's basically a power tool, but instead of building a shed, I'm making a delicious bisque. So we're basically just gonna take our immersion blender and blend the soup until it turns from this red to a more like light orange color. It takes 10 to 15 minutes of constant blending. We won't make you sit through all that, but here we go. All right, we've been going at this for about 10 minutes. We're just gonna check the consistency, make sure we don't see any pieces of rice anywhere. This is looking good. I think our blending is done. At this point, we're gonna add about a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. Obviously adding some creaminess to everything. We'll whisk that all together. We're gonna give it a taste. See if we have anything else we want to add, but we're pretty much done here. So I decided to add a little bit extra salt, a little bit extra pepper, even a little bit extra paprika, but I really like how this turned out. I'm gonna move this to a different part of the stove and get ready to make our grilled cheese. Now, before we get to the grilled cheese, there's a little bit of controversy I'd like to clear up. Some of you, after I announced that I was gonna be making tomato bisque and grilled cheese, said that, hey, you should use mayonnaise instead of butter. I've unfriended all of those people. You're monsters. Absolutely not. We're using butter. And I know sometimes it's hard to spread, and sometimes it could burn, and that's a little tough. I'm gonna show you a trick. It's super easy, and you never have to touch mayonnaise for your grilled cheese. What are you people thinking? If you're wondering what my secret is, it's melted butter. Now, I know sometimes it's hard to spread the butter on the bread, but melted butter does the trick, and it soaks into the bread real nice, gives you that golden brown look and flavor when you put it on the stove. Also, some of you may have been noticing that I'm using a white bread. It's actually pretty generic, like white Italian bread you get from a store. Normally, if I know I'm making grilled cheese, I'll buy that like thick cut bougie white bread. But all the bougie bread was out of the store, so I had to go with this generic white Italian bread. Still serves a purpose, but the thick cut white bougie bread's much better. I'm gonna spread a little bit of our melted butter on. Hear that sizzle? That's what we like to hear. Now we're gonna put our bread on and immediately put your cheese on. Now my grilled cheese, a mix of sharp cheddar and Gruyere. Sharp cheddar has that nice intense cheese flavor. Gruyere will help it melt, a little bit more subtle flavor. I don't care if I get some cheese on the pan because I eat that later. Now once you get cheese on one of the pieces of bread, you immediately take the other one, put it on. So now you can do some even flipping. Again, you're on medium heat, and that's going to allow your bread to get that golden brown and still melt the cheese in the middle. If you want to do fancy, don't use slices of cheese. Okay, grate your own cheese. I actually grated this earlier. No one wanted to watch me do that because it's boring AF. But grate your cheese. It helps it melt better. Already looking pretty good, right? Yeah. Anyone else noticing these little burnt pieces of cheese on the side? These ones are for Daddy. Okay, so the grilled cheese, super easy. Cut it in corners. Be all fancy with it. And got the stretch there, very nice. Do one of those, boom. That's your grilled cheese plating, super simple. As for the tomato bisque, you can be a little bit more fancy with it. Peep this. Take a little bit of that heavy cream we used earlier, make a little ooh. That's a noise you have to make. Ooh. In it, right? Looks good. Now we garnish it with a little basil. Do you know that Gordon Ramsay guy calls it basil? He doesn't know anything about cooking. There you have it, grilled cheese and tomato bisque. Do this for your friends, do this for your family. You know what? Never mind, don't, because they'll never stop coming over. So that's it, guys. We're done with another Pups Pantry. Hopefully you learned something today. You're going to try this at home. Grilled cheese, tomato bisque. Pretty easy. We'll see you next time. I'm going to eat this sandwich. Oh, good. Oh, good. And what's the point of making this dish if you don't do the whole dip it in the tomato bisque? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you wish you were here. You wish you were here.